Hey guys, Corey here with GottaBeMobile, and today we got the brand new Moto 360. Now this is the second gen Moto 360 or 2015 edition or whatever you'd like to call it. And right out of the box here you can see they have a brand new redesigned box here with a focus on the design, which is mainly because the new Moto 360 now works with Moto Maker. And what that means is it is completely customizable. Buyers can choose tons of different options. You need leather and stainless steel and plastic and all kinds of different things. This new bezel can be changed with the texture. There's gold. There's a lot of stuff here with the new, brand new 2015 Moto 360 that makes it pretty impressive. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it here and give you a look at it just to show you. And at first glance, it's just very nice. I mean, it's kind of a sweet package. And it looks really good. Looks better than the last model, that's for sure. And it's kind of stuck in there good, but you pop it out like that. Toss that aside. And here is the brand new Moto 360 smartwatch. And I went ahead and decided to go with stainless steel. So as you can see here, I have an all black stainless steel band. It's not as shiny as last year's model. It's not quite matte black, but not as shiny as you can see. And then of course I have this textured front silver bezel. You can also do gold, but I kind of like the all black with a little bit of silver. It was a nice look, nice touch. But we're going to get into this more a little bit in a minute. But I wasn't the biggest fan of the stainless steel actually. Now I kind of wish I went with that beautiful Horween leather that Motorola offers. Set that aside. As expected, you have the charger. It's basically the same as last year's, but they do say it won't actually be compatible with the new 2015 Moto 360. Some paperwork and what have you. So, you know, nothing too important there. So let's get right to the watch. And it's great design here. You got a new button that's over here at the 2 o'clock instead of 3. So when it's on your wrist, it'll be easier to tap. And it's actually a much better button. Go ahead and pull that sticker off. That's not important. And fire this up here for us to check out the brand new Moto 360. I do like the design. I like the texture. I'm really happy with the black. It turned out really good. But I don't know if you can hear that. It feels kind of lightweight. I don't know if it's heavier than last year's model. It feels a little heavier in general because this is now all stainless steel, and I had a leather model before. But it feels kind of lightweight in terms of the band, and it's got a very weird sound to it. It doesn't feel very premium, but it looks pretty nice, and I've actually been using it for a little bit, so it's held up pretty good. But what we're going to do is go ahead and give you a look at the new Moto 360, and just as everyone expected, we've got the latest Android Wear here, and it looks and works great. It's actually really fast here. The whole device it's actually been pretty impressive. Once all those load, you can see just how smooth the interface is when you want to go and choose something different. But I like what I've been using. You can go ahead and tap the screen and turn it off like before, and tap it again to turn it back on. And then a quick swipe down shows you the battery, the date, and this is Android Wear, as we all know as of late. So we're not really going to get into Android Wear too much as far as what it has to offer. But once you're connected to the internet, you'll be able to check your weather and steps and everything else with, all those options. But it does have a 46mm bezel. Well, my model here does. And Motorola this year decided to offer two different options. So there's a smaller 42mm bezel, and then an even smaller women's model with slightly smaller straps for the ladies that want something a little different for themselves, of course. But I went with the 46mm because I wanted something big that would fit my wrist quite nicely, and the colors as well. One thing that's very important is the 46mm watch has a 1.56 inch display. The other one's about 1.33. This is a 400 milliamp hour battery, and the other one's only 300. So they're promising 1.5 to 2 days of battery life. And as you all know, this flat tire at the bottom is actually an ambient light sensor. So when you're wearing it, and you go outside, the brightness will automatically turn up for you and turn down for you and all that good stuff. So that's a feature, the flat tire, which I'm okay with. A lot of people kind of been giving Motorola a lot of flack about that. But you can see when you're wearing it and you turn your wrist, it go ahead and fires up for you, and you're able to do everything you usually could do with the new Moto 360. But we do have a brand new quad-core processor here. It's a Snapdragon 400, a half a gig of RAM, 4 gigabytes of internal storage. And then of course the new Moto 360 does have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and all those latest things to fully take advantage of Android Wear to the fullest. And then one thing that I did like is when you tap the button, you'll see it goes into like this low power state, almost like the Pebble Steel, where this high resolution screen becomes almost like 8-bit and kind of fuzzy, very similar to the Pebble Steel. So rather than just kind of, when you're sitting here, going off completely, which is a setting, it goes into a low power black and white mode, and everything, you can't see it on the screen too much, but it's like this 8-bit, kind of fuzzy. You see the lines aren't very clear, kind of a low power mode to help kind of preserve that battery life. But of course you can turn that off so the, it's off completely when the screen is off, and then it'll turn on with your wrist. But this is a brand new 360. And I went with the stainless steel. I do have some leather. We'll show you more in a little while. One thing I do like though is these lugs for these straps. So this is a big difference. The other model did not have that, and the straps kind of went right into the body. And then people had cracking on the bottom. If you can see on the bottom, there's that sensor to track your steps and what have you. But I do like the lugs. Gives it more of a premium and a regular watch look. And then there's now these easy pull tabs to instantly pull off the bands, which is a really nice touch. Something that'll make swapping out bands on the new Moto 360 very, very easy. And of course, buy any of those leather bands available on the Motorola store. That was just a very quick look at the brand new Moto 360 for 2015. Thanks for watching, guys.